Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be making a ring out of Fordite. And if you don't know what Fordite is, it's excess paint that builds up in car factories where they build their cars. And as you can see, it just collects on, whatever equipment's around. So it's got really random and weird shapes to it. And what we end up being left with is just so many different layers of just all this paint. And so it's car paint, it's high quality, it's really actually a good material to work with. And you've just got so much color, all these different little stripes. And if you can imagine, this would be so much effort to make by yourself. You'd go outside every day, maybe you had like a little bin and you pour a little layer of paint, let that dry. You do that day after day. But in the factory, this just builds up over the years and they chip it off and people get a hold of it. I actually got this from Hawk's Nest Customs on Instagram. So it is a fairly tricky material to get a hold of and to get in decent quantities because it is kind of rare. The way they paint cars is a little bit different today, and so they don't usually have so much waste that just accumulates like this. But anyways guys, don't want to waste too much more of your time. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to want to cut out the ring, I think right here. I think that'll give us a lot of different cool patterns, maybe some swirls, something like that. But we might have to experiment with a couple other spots, so we'll see how it goes. This is just going to be kind of an experiment, and so we'll see how it goes. If we can get some good results, that'll be great. And I think we should be left with some really cool rings at the end. So I've drawn out on this block what I think is the most efficient way to cut out ring blanks. I'm going to start with this one here because, like I said earlier, I think this one will be really interesting. All right, so I'm having trouble getting the drill bit all the way through just because my hole saw doesn't go deep enough. So I've got most of the way, then I'm gonna use this drill bit here to just kind of perforate it around the edge, then hopefully it'll just pop right out. All right, now I'm just gonna hollow it out using the boring bar, and this will be interesting because I'll be able to see how well it machines and how it deals with the stress and everything like that. So kind of experimental, we'll see how this goes. All right, that was actually a breeze. This cuts like butter, but that also brings up concerns about its strength. I don't think it's gonna be the most robust of rings. So we'll make this one the way we are planning on right now, but I think in the future it'd be cool to make one with a liner, maybe do like gold or something. But then also check this out, these are all the shavings. I wanna cast those in resin and make a ring out of that. So I think we've got 3 cool rings that we might be able to make from this material. And we might do 3 different videos. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to see 1 or 2 of those videos, let me know because I'm kind of excited to experiment with it. Anyways, now I'm just going to be trimming down the outside and then we'll sand and polish it up and we should be finished here pretty soon. Got the outside done here. I'll just pull it off. I just loosened it up. I've got it to the dimensions that we want. Now I'm going to switch it to the inside of the jaws. We'll finish up the inside of the ring, polish it up. I'll put a CA finish on it to make it nice and shiny. And then we'll switch and finish up the outside of it. Now because this Fordite material is so flexible, it was kind of squishing in the jaws of my lathe when I was clamping down on it. So my solution to that was to wrap the whole thing in electric tape. That way I could put adhesive on it and then just peel the tape off and it wouldn't leave any residue or marks on there. And then I put a dab of CA glue on each of the lathe jaws to connect it from the lathe jaw to the electric tape, and then the electric tape held it onto the Fordite. Now that I'm done with the inside of the ring, I'm going to switch back over to my ring mandrel, put that on there, and then we'll finish up the outside of the ring, and then we'll be finished. So that's the ring, guys. I think this one turned out really cool. The Fordite obviously is such a unique material. I love the patterns and the different swirls that this has, and I love how just every single ring is going to be completely unique. I could probably make 1,000 Fordite rings before I made 2 that looked even similar. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm really excited to hear you guys' feedback for this. Fordite is a new material to me, and I really like working with it, so I'd love to be able to do some other rings out of it. Like I said earlier, I can take those shavings and cast that in resin. I think that would make an amazing ring. And then another idea I had was just putting a liner of some sort, whether it's carbon fiber or gold. That way it could support the ring better, make it stronger in general. And then of course I've got links to everything down in the description, so if you want to purchase a ring, I've got a link to my ring website. If you want to make rings, I've got a link to my supplies website. That's where you can get things like the expanding ring mandrel you saw me use in this video. And then just my social medias as well. I've got an Instagram that I'm really active on. That's where I post a bunch of the behind the scenes content that you don't really get to see on YouTube. We also do giveaways, promotions, everything like that. That's on my Instagram page, so just check it out, link in the description. Anyways guys, one last time I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.